What's the most creative excuse someone has ever used to skip you in line? It was one of those brutal summer afternoons where the heat feels like it's cooking you from the inside out. My girlfriend Claire and I were at the county fair, slowly melting in a line that wrapped halfway around the fried Oreo stand. People were sweating through their shirts, kids were crying, and the smell of powdered sugar was the only thing keeping us alive. That's when he appeared. Mid-30s, cargo shorts, a mustache that screamed minor league baseball coach, and the swagger of a man who thinks the world owes him something. He didn't even glance at the back of the line. He walked straight to the front like he was on a mission from God, raised his hands dramatically and announced, "I'm so sorry, but this is an emergency. My kids have been waiting all day for this." The entire crowd went quiet. For a second, everyone was doing mental math. Was this a legit crisis, or just the boldest line cut attempt in history? The kid working the booth looked nervous. A few people nodded sympathetically, and before anyone could object, Mr. Cargo Shorts was ordering 3 bags of Oreos with extra powdered sugar. He grabbed them and sprinted away like he was delivering medicine to a plague village. Everyone kind of let it slide. After all, nobody wanted to be the villain who denied fried sugar to starving children. 10 minutes later, he was back. Same panicked face, same raised hands. "Please, I underestimated. The kids are still hungry. Just one more order." A ripple of side eyes spread through the line. But again, no one wanted to be the person to call out a concerned dad. He got served, ran off, and we went back to our slow shuffle forward. Then he came back a third time, and a fourth. By the 5th appearance, even the most patient grandma in the crowd was muttering, "Either this man has 15 children or something shady is going on." That's when the rebellion began. A college kid in line, name tag on his shirt reading Brandon, finally snapped. When Cargo Shorts made his 6th emergency run, Brandon followed him. The rest of us stayed put, craning our necks, waiting to see what kind of family required 30 bags of fried Oreos. Brandon returned, grinning like he'd just uncovered government secrets. "You guys have to see this," he said. Half the line abandoned their spots to follow him. Claire and I joined the stampede. Around the corner, there he was, Mr. Emergency Dad, sitting alone at a picnic table like a king on his throne, surrounded by what could only be described as Mount Oreo. Dozens of greasy paper bags piled into a leaning tower of diabetes. Powdered sugar covered his face and shirt, like he'd face planted into a snowstorm. He was eating methodically, one bag at a time, like this was just another Tuesday for him. Someone yelled, "Where's your starving family?" He looked up, powdered sugar clinging to his mustache, and with absolute confidence said, "I am feeding a family, my family of one, me." The crowd lost it. People were pointing, laughing, pulling out phones to record. Someone dubbed him the Oreo Bandit. Another shouted, "Child Services should investigate your cholesterol." Edit. The booth worker who had been serving him stormed over, hands on hips. "Sir, you're officially banned from buying anything else today." Cargo Shorts stood, brushed sugar off his shorts with the dignity of a fallen monarch, and declared, "This is discrimination against single-person households," before stomping away. The crowd roared. Brandon got a standing ovation when he came back to reclaim his spot in line. The booth worker even handed him a bag of fried Oreos on the house as a thank you for exposing the scam. As for Cargo Shorts, the last image I saw was him shuffling across the fairgrounds, powdered sugar streaked across his shirt like war paint, clutching his mountain of Oreos and muttering about injustice. That man skipped the line 6 times, stole sympathy from 100 strangers, and all he had to show for it was the world's most embarrassing walk of shame.